Well, we're doing a fun story right now. We've been teasing it all week. We're celebrating Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month here on CBS 2. And this morning, we're introducing you to Woosung.
Yeah, looking forward to this story. So from a regular childhood in Southern California to stardom in South Korea, CBS 2's Rachel Kim shows us how he's representing Asian Americans on the world stage.
안녕하세요. 저는 김우성이고요. 더로즈 많이 사랑해 주시고 감사합니다.
Won't you come with me, girl? No one night dance.
Whether it's in Korean or English, his message, his unmistakable voice are being heard all around the world. 29-year-old Woosung shot to stardom as a vocalist and electric guitarist of Korean rock pop band The Rose. And now he's shining in an independent solo career. With adoring fans in countless countries, this humble musician sat down with us in LA's Koreatown, not far from where he grew up and spent his teen years.
I didn't get to see many of Asian people growing up in Newbury Park. It was hard because we were kind of like the odd ones out.
So Woosung's mother started taking him to a nearby Korean church where he sang, played the guitar, and made Korean friends. Those friends introduced him to K-pop.
One day they were like, hey, there's an audition in LA called K-pop Star. And they're coming from Korea. It's a whole TV show. If we go there, we can make friends.
But what began as an opportunity to meet and connect with other Asians in LA became a life-changing, career-launching audition.
I went to the audition, and the audition, I got lucky and I made it in. I flew to Korea, and that's how it all started.
Woosung was a senior in high school when he decided to give up college and pursue music in Korea. It wasn't long before he was approached by Dojun, who would later become his fellow band member of The Rose.
He was like, hey, we need an electric guitar and a singer, and that's you. I wasn't really looking for an act to do. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna focus on my solo. I want to do kind of this kind of music, not a band. And he was like, well, can you at least help us perform this one performance? And I was like, okay. When I practiced, I knew. I was like, this is good.
It was good. With a lot of hard work and practice, The Rose came out with their first song exactly 1 year after they got together. And it wasn't long before they had fans swooning.
Why did you feel it was important to keep both languages in your music?
It's just easier to communicate things sometimes in English, and it's easier in Korean some other times.
When members of The Rose enlisted for their military service in South Korea, Woosung made his solo debut in 2019.
You got me saying yeah, 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 yeah.
And focused on building his own indie label, Wolfpack, under which his full-length album Genre was released late last year.
While they were gone, I wanted to keep the momentum going. I wanted to learn a lot of things. In terms of the business aspect of music, I wanted to learn a lot, so once they come back, we could have a setup. We could have a better understanding of how we need to go about things in the future.
You said The Rose will be back. Can you tell me about that?
The Rose will be back, and it will be back strong. Stronger than ever. We already have an album name. I won't say it, but it'll be based on our rebirth and reconstruction of our whole band, but the same message that we've been always talking about.
But that doesn't mean it'll be the end of Woosung. He just released his new EP, Moth, and kicked off his tour in North America and Europe. Then it's on to Asia.
I'm gonna end my tour in Korea, and from there I'm gonna stay in Korea with The Rose, start writing music, spending time, catching up, and then we're all gonna come to America. And then we're gonna finish up our whole album here.
As a Korean American whose music and artistry are off the charts, Woosung hopes his success will bring other Asian American musicians to a global stage.
With K-pop being this huge thing now, people are learning more and seeing more Asian people in the music industry. If I could even contribute this much, a little bit, to a step closer to not just Asian Americans, but a step closer to just equality in general, I'm honored.
So how does that kid who grew up in Newbury Park now feel about being Korean American?
Growing up and going to Korea and really understanding my culture as an Asian American, I really got to appreciate and really respect. So finally, to be able to realize that growing up and have that ground now and be able to accept my roots, I think that's everything for me.
Rachel Kim, CBS 2 News.
Now I feel so invested in him.
Oh,
He's already
yes.
huge in South Korea, but now, you know, he's just going to blow up here.
100%. A fascinating story as well, one that so many people can relate to. So
Yeah.
that was cool.
It was great.
Awesome. Great job, Rachel.
And Woosung will be playing the Roxy next month, so if tickets haven't sold out yet, you want to get on them now. Your time now,
I'm just ready to
5:42.
dance.
Yeah.